Sharon Nason in Helena, talking about 40 Days for Life here in Montana. Sharon, thanks for calling in.
Well, thank you for taking my phone call.
Yeah.
Yes. I was listening as I was on hold, listening to the different topics that your previous guests were bringing up, and I think everybody would agree that our country is in a crisis, and one of the things that we need to be doing is praying right now, and that's what 40 Days for Life is all about.
And I know there's already been some events that have taken place, but there's some about to be underway. Give us kind of a rundown of what you're doing in Helena and what's coming up across the state as well.
Okay, well, Helena had its kickoff rally Sunday night, where we had several women who had abortions that told their story, gave their testimony of the experiences they had with having an abortion, and then their journey that they took to recovery and healing. The national campaign starts tomorrow, Wednesday, the 23rd of September, and runs through November 1st. There are 588 sites in the United States that are participating in this, and 4 of them are in Montana. Billings, Great Falls, Missoula, and Helena are all having 40 Days campaigns, which are prayer vigils, peaceful, prayerful vigils outside abortion facilities to pray for an end to abortion, to help people be aware, or women especially that are facing unplanned pregnancies, that they have other alternatives, that they don't have to consider abortion. There are other resources available, and oftentimes women don't know what the resources are when they get into an unplanned pregnancy.
And there's so many great resources out there. You know, you mentioned Billings. They've got LaVie. There's so many of these support centers for women in several towns across Montana. And the word we don't get the word out enough about those alternative options that are out there for young women who are in these tough positions. Well, and really, public opinion has changed. Some might say, well, what do these rallies, what do these vigils really do? What do they really accomplish? They've been going on for several years now. But you look at the opinion polling, particularly among young people. Young people have dramatically shifted in the pro-life position. You know, with this Supreme Court nomination that's up, I mean, it underscores how important this issue really is, this issue of life. I mean, we're really at a foundational moment here, aren't we?
Oh, absolutely. And President Trump has been probably, at least in my lifetime, and I'm kind of old, so that's a few years there, probably the most pro-life president that we have ever had. He's the first president and the only president that spoke at the March for Life, which is always held in January on the anniversary of Roe v. Wade. So if life is an important issue, which it is to me, obviously, I'm the president of Pro-Life Helena, President Trump has a very different perspective on that than Vice President Biden does.
Well, and in the Senate race here in Montana, Senator Steve Daines, very supportive of pro-life issues. I know Planned Parenthood is spending at least $1 million to try to help out Liberal Governor Steve Bullock, so that's an important race as well. But back again to the importance of these 40 Days for Life vigils. I'd imagine you have to be encouraged and so uplifted when you find out that younger people, that millennials in particular, have become more pro-life now that more science is available about the baby in the womb and what life truly means.
Oh, absolutely. I think most of them, I know my grandson was, the 3D imaging when his mom was pregnant with him. They have that image of him in the womb. So a lot of these younger people have seen their own ultrasound pictures, so they know it's not a blob of cells. They know that was me. So I think that's at least a factor in why the younger generation is the most pro-life generation we've had in a long time.
If people want to find out more, you mentioned events taking place all across Montana. Is there kind of a good central location or a few different websites or Facebook pages that you would suggest for people to find out more about events taking place in their neck of the woods?
Absolutely. They can go to the 40 Days for Life website, and that has a link where you can look for a location near you. Like I said, Billings, Great Falls, Missoula, and Helena are all having 40 Days for Life campaigns outside their abortion facilities. Pro-Life Helena, you can go to, we have a Facebook page as well where we post all of our events. We'll have a mid-rally for the 40 days as well and a closing rally. And so those are events that they can get more information about as well.